Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. So I don't know if any of these cards are very good, but I'm just sorting through the set. That one looks like it's textured a little bit. Let's put that one in. Put some of these ones in a sleeve. These are cool looking cards. I just don't know that much about them. So I picked this whole box up. Well, part of it's my stuff that I've just picked up when I've ripped packs and not sorted out. But some of these cards I've just picked up from shows or whatnot or other folks pretty cheap. So I'm really just going through them, not really sorting them out as such, but just trying to work out, okay, are these worth keeping? Are some of them not worth keeping? But pretty cool. It's good to have a little look through them and see what's good in there. A lot of stuff I just don't know that much about. You know, I know a bit about the WWE, and I know a little bit about the UFC, and I know a little bit about things such as Pokemon for sure. But these ones I don't know much. So, you know, let me know if you think they're any good or worth keeping. Or yeah, they're cool cards, man. I like these Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They're pretty cool. These One Piece ones, I don't think they're particularly that interesting. I don't think there's anything decent in there. I think these are just kind of just your general types of common cards. So I'll get rid of those. Alsa the Earth Charmer. Oop. If it looks shiny, then I'll keep it. Rank up, manage Barian's Magic Barian's Force. Put that one in the sleeve. Number C107, Neo Galaxy Eyes, Tachyon Dragon. It's got shiny writing, we'll keep it. Gimmick Puppet, Fiendish Knight. And the artwork on these is really nice. What else have we got? Allure Queen, level 5. This one at the bottom. Lumina, Twilight Sworn Shaman. So they're all sleeved up. So what have we got here? Restramon, Agumon, Gulamon, Cyclamon, Woodmon, Sumon, Beetle and Gamon, the Digimon I designed, Deramon, Buringraymon, Dinobimon, Vmon, Groundramon, the Apostle of Doom Descends, Kyubimon, Crowmon, Monodramon, Shoutmon, Punkmon, and Bulbmon. I don't think there is anything especially special in that one, so put those to one side. All right, and then these ones again, more Digimon, Peldramon, Cybermon, Wingdramon, Stormons, Pinamon, Bibimon, Night Device, Hotmon, Geysamon, Kuridramon, Gatramon, Shoutmon, Crownmon, Pulsemon, Unleash the Dragon Gene, Bulbamon, Trinity. I don't think there is anything special in those ones. We'll put those ones to one side as well. And then what have we got here? Raptormon, Gargamon. Oh, this is a One Piece one. Gum Gum UFO, Nami, Little Black Bears, Muchi, Treeball, Samwan Wolf, Isho, Nico Robin, Nami. I think that one's out of Lorcana. Yeah, Lorcana. Lorcana's not doing very well at the moment, I don't think, card-wise. I think they're going through a bit of a struggle. I don't play the game. I've not played that. I've only played the Pokemon game, so I don't remember much about the Lorcana, but I know that they're having some problems at the minute. The market is dipping on some of these cards. I think these are pretty common cards. I don't think there's anything special in there. I really need to look at what these symbols mean. I'm not even sure what they mean. But yeah, nothing that great in there. So let's put those to one side. You'll see some of these are already sleeved as well. I've sleeved some of these up just to just so they're in there ready to go. So I may have pulled them and sleeve them straight away. Yeah, one piece. Oh, so actually the Pokemon cards, if they are reverse or reverse hollow or normal hollow, I tend to keep those ones. So I will sleeve these things up and I'll put them to one side. I actually do have some Pokemon sleeves that I'll put those ones in. These are really awkward sometimes. Sometimes they're really hard to get open. So let's put the Toxicity in there. Put that to one side. Sizzlepede. What other have I got? Yep, another. These bags are from the Silver Tempest. Hallowed Azumina. That one's already in the bag. We've also got these ones as well, which I think are much older Pokemon. 99, 2016, 99. You see there, 99, 2016, Relicanth. Pretty cool. It's pretty amazing to see cards that are this old now. So I'll put them to one side as well. Let's put these ones in a bag. I'm not sure. I don't think they're worth that much, but sometimes I like to keep them anyway because, they're cool cards. A bit of history there. Maybe my son will appreciate these later on. So let's put these in here and put them to one side. And then Slowpoke. This one's 2019. I don't matter too much with that one. And then this one is 2009 Relicanth. Yeah, nothing special. There's no shiny or anything on it. I just like it because at this stage it's pretty old. So we'll keep that one. Put it to one side. Look. this is where I get really unstuck, because we have, I think these are from Lord of the Rings, Oil Deep Gear Hulk Forest. Looks shiny. We'll put it to one side. End Rider Catalyzer, Many Partings, Frankhorn Tree Shepherd, Mirror, shiny. Forest looks shiny. I don't know much about Magic at all. I just picked these cards up, so this could be pretty useless for all I know. Snail, High Stride. Let's stop there. Let's put these ones in a. Let's put these in a bag. They look shiny. We'll keep them. Try not to keep everything because it takes up so much room. But you know, if they look interesting to me, I'll keep them. Maybe in the future, might be worth something. I just really keep a lot of stuff for my son because I really do want him to be able to see some of these cards in the future and be able to relive some of his memories. Mirror of Gladriel. Put that one in there. Right, these two. Once we've gone through these, you can probably check the price of some of them, if anything, if they're worth anything. I'm pretty sure there isn't much in here that's worth too much. I know there are some good autograph cards in here, but in regards to TCG, I don't think there is much in here. Okay, and then some more Pokemon cards. Ceruledge, Satian. I don't think there's anything real special in here. I think these are either reverse hollows or hollow cards. I like to sleeve these ones up and keep them. Pretty cool cards. Obviously not the hits nowadays, but pretty cool cards to go through. So we'll use these Pokemon ones for these ones. These ones are out of Chilling Reign. Oh, these are the awkward. These are the awkward ones. All right. I can't get these open. I'll spend all day trying to get those bags open. Let's go back to a standard set. Some of these ultra, the Ultra Pros. Penny sleeves. Yeah, put these on side. A pretty cool one. Ice Rider Calyrex. It's really good art. Some of these are real understated these days. These V's, you know, not many people really chase these things, obviously, because they're not worth too much. But again, the artwork on some of these is excellent. So I like to keep them. I should say the other reason is, you know, I do fill the binders up as well. So, you know, a lot of these cards I'll check afterwards if I need them to complete sets or fill up a binder. But, you know, at the moment I'm really just trying to sort through these so I can put them away. Loose cards take up a lot of room. We're fortunate to have a lot of loose cards, but they do take up a lot of room. Here's one's cool one. The Sandy Shocks. I'll put that to one side. We'll check the price on that. I don't think that's worth that much, but we'll put it to one side. Pretty cool card. These types of cards as well go up and down, right? It depends on what they rotate into the TCG game there as well. So, you know, sometimes they are worth keeping. You invest a lot of money in these things, so it's a shame just to throw them away. But I get some people don't have the room. looks like the Persian out of Shroud of Fable. Actually, Persian Shroud of Fable is my favorite. The illustration version of it is really nice. Kingdra EX. I think that's Shroud of Fable as well. Cool. Zorua. Stuffle. And Snorlax. That is a cool one. So what else have we got in here? Yeah, pretty much the same types of cards again. Everything in here is Mimikyu EX, pretty cool one. These are hollows, reverse hollows. I think, yeah, Indeedee, Greaver, Machamp. That's a cool one. I like that one. Again, nothing special. Reverse hollows and hollows. I think we do have some good cards in this row, though. So start going through those. It might be a bit better. I was looking at some Whatnot streamers the other day. I'm not a big fan of Whatnot. Seems to be like it's a bit. I suppose we're gambling anyway, but it's not my favorite way to buy cards. I've not purchased anything off there myself. I get that people do, but the crazy thing about Whatnot is the speed at which they open packs is crazy now. Absolutely crazy. And I know it's business, right? They're trying to fit as many in, but wow, I was watching some guy the other day with the Japanese sets. I think it was a 151 set, and he was cutting the tops off those things, speeding through them, searching for those the special illustration rares or whatever it is in there, and he was phenomenal. I was just sat there in awe at the speed at which you got through it. If I got through stuff at that speed, I'd have no money left. It's crazy. It's quite an art form, being able to do it that quick. But yeah, I've not ever purchased anything from Whatnot. I've done some stuff on, I think it's Lupe, mainly because I subscribe to the PSA magazine for the grading, and so I do send stuff to Lupe. Yep, I do send stuff to PSA, so I do buy stuff from Lupe sometimes, but only because they give you a discount voucher. Ooh. I think people get a bit bored of doing these types of things, putting these cards in bags, and I know that some people will just throw these things away. I feel a bit bad throwing them away, especially when we spend so much money trying to get these cards, but sometimes I find it quite therapeutic. Just going through and put these on, and sometimes you can just stick on Netflix, Amazon Prime, watch something on there, and just put these into bags, and yeah. Fiance's been watching Landman recently. I think that was on Paramount. She says it's really good. I've not watched it yet. She normally speeds ahead with those things, so I don't get around to watching them with her, but she said it's really good, so I may give it a try. We've been finishing off a series called Bet on Netflix, and I really like that as well, so I think we've got like 5 or so episodes. I think it's 10 episodes total for it. So we've got 5 or so episodes to go through that. And hopefully get that one completed. Let's put that Mimikyu in a bag as well. That's a good one. I'll separate that one side because we'll check that later on. I don't think it's worth too much, but fiance also told me that they are bringing back the series Mindhunter. I couldn't believe that was 2019 or whenever they did the last series. It seems crazy. Those COVID times seem a long time away. I feel like everything I do now is pre and post COVID. It's like a real time point there. So it's pre and post COVID. But yeah, the Mindhunter's coming back. That was one of my favorite series on there. I thought they'd actually taken it away. So I was pretty glad to see it come back. Scovillain. Dratini. Right, we're nearly through these ones on this side. Thanks, Emmy Racing. How you doing? I'm having a great day. You having a good one? Right, nearly done on this side. Cool. Chilling. It's a way to do it. This is a little bit of therapy for me, going through some of these cards, just relaxing as we go through and trying to tidy up everything we've got. All right. Okay. So yeah, this one we should have some better cards in this side here. All right. These ones are already back. So this one is a cool card that we hit in a pack not so long ago. That's Charizard. Yeah, I think this is out of Obsidian Flames. And if you're into wrestling cards, we have several wrestling cards in here as well. Let's get these Pokemon ones out of the way. Yeah, I've been trying to hit for the Obsidian Flames. I'm trying to hit the main Charizard. There's another Charizard in there that I've been trying to hit, but I can't get it. So just trying to sort some of these out and put them to one side. Do you collect Pokemon cards? Do you collect any type of cards? Gardevoir there. This is a trainer gallery. They're not as popular, but I like them. Oh, nice. Which one's your favorite Pokemon card? Pikachu. Yeah, I like Pikachu as well. It just, I think there was one trainer gallery card Pikachu that I got in my personal collection. That was one that I liked. Do you collect any other types of cards? Digimon again. We've got some One Piece cards as well. Yeah, Monkey D. Luffy, main character. Radio Knife. Aaron Sue, Dragon Ball Z. Let me try and turn these around so you can see them a bit better. King Piccolo, King Gomar, Son Gohan, Pansy. So these are pretty shiny. Son Goku, nice card. Yeah, One Piece is good. I like the One Piece. I've not played the game. I've not played the TCG game, but I do like the cards. The cards are really nice. I have a few in my collection there, but I think since it's pretty hard to get Pokemon at the moment, I've shifted a bit. Yeah, definitely. I'll check out your channel. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, once I've finished here, I'll check it out. Yeah, this one's Lorcana. Again, Digimon. Another Digimon. Monkey D. Luffy. Main character, obviously, from One Piece there. Yeah, I think some cool cards in here. We'll sleeve some of these up. I was saying before that I kind of keep these for my son. I don't think they're worth a lot of money, but worth putting away. I feel bad throwing them away. So tell me, what do you do on your channel? Henry Wong. That one in there. At this point, I'm just putting anything in here that's shiny. It's like a magpie. Oh, wow. That's really cool. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. I'll definitely check your channel out. It sounds really interesting. There's a guy at the gym that I go to that he does up his own cars and races them and stuff. And yeah, he's really into it. Really interesting. I don't know much about cars, I'll tell you that, but really interesting that you got a hobby like that. Yeah, his cars are amazing. His cars are amazing. I'm sure yours are when I check them out. But unbelievable kind of skill to put those things together. So, what kind of Pokemon content are you going to post on your channel? Ah, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, ripping ships are it's quite a hard game these days, right? With some of the ripping ships, just trying to get access to some of the supply of Pokemon. It's been a bit difficult for me at the moment, even just to open a few packs just to put here on the channel with some of the shorts. So, yeah, good luck with that. It's just a difficult game, right? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that's the main thing. Just got to keep at it, right? Keep doing these things. Everything starts difficult to begin with. I mean, if you've got 3,000 subscribers on your other channel, I'm sure you know how to persevere through these things. You're obviously doing very well. So, yeah, I mean, I think this channel's now at 200, and it takes a while, right, to get to 200. I'm just trying to go through the stuff that I'm doing, but you sound like you're doing really well. So, you got the motivation to do it anyway. Whoop. All right, well, we also got some more One Piece. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Oh, that one looks quite a good card. We'll put that to one side. Check that later on. Frankly, Silver Rally, Dereshi, and Nami. These are pretty cool. Yeah, cool cards. Basil Hawkins. Oh, wow. The artwork on these One Piece cards are really impressive. They're like mini works of art. I think that about Pokemon as well. I do like playing the Pokemon game, but some of the art is breathtaking. Tashigi. And Virgo. So we get through the last few there, the Satori. Yeah, real cool artwork there. You can see on the, I don't know if you see on the hollow, it's got the skull and crossbones on it. The One Piece symbol, very cool. Satori. Yeah, 4K watch hours. I know chasing the 4K watch hours is a difficult one, right? I'm sure you'll get there, though. I'm sure you'll get there. Yeah, it's a cool card. I like the one. Yeah, you have the ones with the skull and crossbones on from the One Piece is really cool. Yeah, I like that. I think they're almost like the reverse hollows from the Pokemon. So these are shiny Digimon cards that I got. Sladramon, put that to one side. Jesmon, Heavy Metaldramon. Oh, and there's a few better Pokemon cards actually that I pulled. Yeah, 48 hours, and then yeah, you still need a bit more. Yeah, it's hard, right? I was reading that it's good to supplement what you're doing in the long form with some shorts and put some shorts out there. Personally, I like doing shorts rather than the long form. Today's streaming is because I'm going to sort these cards out anyway, right? But I think, yeah, putting the shorts is really to attract people in subscriber wise. But sounds like you're on the right track anyway. That's the main thing. Keep persevering. I'm sure you'll get there, and I'll definitely check out your channel after this. Tatsugiri, this is a cool card. I really like this one. This one's out the Twilight Masquerade, quite a popular one. Cast Form, that's one that I got earlier on. That one's out the Trainer Gallery as well. And Lycanroc, that's out the newest set there as well. So that Lycanroc is out of Journey Together. So put them to one side. And then let's just finish off with the TCG before we look at any of the sports ones. So yeah, these are Yu-Gi-Oh cards again. I don't know much about Yu-Gi-Oh at all, but I picked these ones up a long time ago. Now I do know that this one is an actual quite a special one, because if you see on the bottom there, it says the 25th century. So that is a special card. So we'll definitely put that in an actual top loader to preserve that. But I just know that one's pretty good. I just don't know much about the other ones. Yeah, they're all cool cards, man. They're really cool, and it's a shame that some people just discard them. But I managed to pick these up from quite a few different shows, pretty cheap, and some people discarded them, so I picked them up. But I keep them because I want to show my son when he grows up, and I want him to have a nice collection to look at. Right, I think these are sports cards. So if you like UFC, most people know Tom Aspinall, British guy. He's trying to set up a fight with John Jones. I don't think John Jones wants to fight him, though. And this one, Evo Sky, she's a WWE wrestler. This one's a special one because this one is numbered. So this is 3 out of 25 Orange Prism card. Nice pickup. Again, I don't think it's worth a lot. maybe $10 or something, but not too much. And these are just standard select cards. So IRS, Rob Van Dam, Alba Fire, Naomi, Sami Zayn. These are expensive sets of cards. These are like $35 a pack, which is crazy. I bought them when they were cheaper, fortunately, but I haven't had much luck with these. But $35 a pack is a bit excessive. Yeah, and then Stanley Lorenzo. Yeah, here's an autograph card. This is Miko Satomura. I think she's retired now. But pretty cool select card there. And then UFC, Donald Cerrone, Misha Tate. Which one we got here? Oh, this is a cool one. Dominic Cruz. I should put them the way. Dominic Cruz, UFC bantamweight. They're pretty cool. I actually like the Allen and Ginter cards. I don't think they do very well, but I do like the Allen and Ginter cards. They're pretty cool. Dricus du Plessis, legend. I love watching his fights. South African legend, very cool fighter. Here's some random cards. Metazoo, the Chibi, Zacian EX, Curly Dadan, Perfume Fema, Monkey D Dragon, and Glaceon. So again, probably not worth that much, but who cares? I like the cards, like the design. And the final ones here, before we start stacking them and bagging them up, is Valentina Shevchenko. These are cool cards. These are the UFC Tops cards, the UFC Tops Finest cards. Really cool. This one is Armen Petrosian. I can't pronounce his name, but this one is a 21 out of 50. Kind of orange background there. Really cool. And then this one, which was my favorite pull out of the lot, is Leon Edwards. So if you remember Leon Edwards, he's a great fighter. He's gone for a pretty bad run. I think he's lost his last 2 fights. But Leon Edwards, 6 of 50. What a cool card that one is. I really like that one. So yeah, that was a surprise pull. I was happy to pull that one. That one is, they're called Intimidator cards from the Topps Finest. Then what else do we have? Khabib. Everyone knows Khabib if you're into UFC. We have Usman. So actually, Leon Edwards, his famous win was against Usman, I believe. Yeah, if I remember right, it was against Usman. The Finest cards are really good. If I find any Finest, I'll definitely have those. Becky Lynch. So if you know a bit about wrestling, Becky Lynch. This is an 18 out of 75 card, so numbered. What else have we got? Rumble Performance. Shawn Michaels. Who remembers Shawn Michaels? Oh, legend. Riley Osborne. Scripps. Some of these I'm not even that familiar with. I should know a little bit more. Bray Wyatt. Austin Theory. I've got so many Austin Theory cards. I think, honestly, I pick up more Austin Theory cards than anything else when I rip these packs. Santos Escobar. Prismatic Entrances. Lex Luger. I've got an old Lex Luger card somewhere. I opened another pack. Honky Tonk Man. Classic. China. I think she broke her neck, right, at one of the in one of the fights. Adam Pearce. Another autograph card, Alba Fire. So I think the autograph card that we had before, yeah, similar to this autograph card. Oh, don't even know where I put it. There's another autograph card in there that I showed earlier, but Alba Fire. Roy Simmons. I don't know how that one's got in there. That was on the side. Fit Finlay. Cool. Irish guy. Yeah, Northern Ireland. Northern Irish guy. Tank Ledger. Sol Ruka, Pete Dunne, Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig, and Mitchin. So yeah, some cool cards there. So let's start putting them in some of those bags as we go through. So yeah, some of them I'm not as familiar with. I've kind of watched WrestleMania, Royal Rumbles, and things like that. I'm just not as familiar with some of the newer fighters or the ones that are up and coming. Icons there, Mr. Perfect. But I do like collecting the cards. The cards are just really hard to come across at the moment. It's very difficult to find these WWE cards anywhere. As any card, right? Pokemon, kind of the same. I do manage to find One Piece quite regular, but it's a bit of a battlefield out there. I'm certainly not scrapping for cards. But these select ones are pretty cool. I do like the background in these select cards. So once I've got all these things bagged up, I'll start to have a look at some of the prices, see if we can pull them up on eBay or have a look through it. I'm not sure there is anything that's worth a significant amount in here, but it's worth a try. Got to try. China. Honky Tonk Man. I remember watching him. They're quite cool because these cards, I mean, they've got like a mix of modern, which is good, but some of these legend type cards here as well. Santos Escobar. My favorite, Austin Theory. I should start an Austin Theory collection. I'm pretty sure I've got so many Austin Theory cards. Scripts. Riley Osborne. Shawn Michaels. Becky Lynch. I think that one's there. That's a numbered one. I'll put that to one side just for now. Kamaru Usman. Just been through these, but I'm saying them again as we open them up. Khabib. Leon Edwards, put that to one side. I think this one's numbered as well. Armin. This one's got the Valentina Shevchenko. Money D Dragon. It's a bit different. Let's move some of these over. What else have we got? All right, let's go through these ones. I think these are all pretty much bagged up. Yeah, bagged up. Zacian. Put that to one side. More One Piece. One side. Oh, autograph card. That's a second autograph card there. Miko Satomura. So I think she's retired now. Sax Lorenzo. Yeah, these are out the Sapphire set. I don't know if anyone's opened any Sapphire set, but they are very expensive and in my mind not worth opening. I would save you money if you're thinking about opening those ones. What else we got? Naomi, IRS. So these are all in bags. Duplessis, legend. All right, Donald Cerrone. So only two more to put in the bag there. And last one is Donald Cerrone. Donald Cerrone there. Okay, so let's have a look at some of these cards that we've got, which might be pretty decent. So signature. That's Becky Lynch in there. Evo Sky. Tom Aspinall can go up the top. So there's some cards there. I don't know much about these Digimon cards. I don't know if they're good or whatnot. So yeah, I'm not too sure about those. These ones are the Pokemon cards. We'll put them to one side. We'll put these up here with the Digimon. Slayerdramon doesn't look too good. I'm just working on is it shiny or not at the moment. Which is probably not the way to look at these things. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. So I was going through these ones. Is there anything here which is pretty decent? Oh, let's put that one there. That's the same card. Two of those Digimon ones. I didn't know there's two in there. Monkey D. Luffy. Rare. I think these are all just rare cards, right? Rare. That's a special rare. We have a look at that. Rare. Again, I don't know much about these Digimon, these One Piece cards, so I'm just trying to go off whether it's rare or not. Oh, sorry. L is that legendary? I don't know. It's not shiny. If it's not shiny, I don't think it's normally that good, but who knows? You guys probably know better than me. Zacian, Lycanroc, put that one up there. Cast Form, Tatsugiri. Tatsugiri is a cool card. I love that Tatsugiri card. Nami. This is common. I think they're common. That one looks special. We'll put that there. This one's a common card. Mimikyu, Kingdra, and Sandy Shocks. Okay, put them to one side. Is there anything particularly special in these ones? Sugar, King, Son Gohan. Let me just put some of these to one side. So let's move the UFC over there. Wrestling can go over this side. A lot of female autograph cards, wrestling cards. What are these ones? These are One Piece. Put them down the bottom. What's this one? It's Digimon and Pokemon, right? Yeah, rare. That's a special rare. Special rare. I don't know which ones of these are really good, but so I'm just flicking through them. But I presume rare is just kind of standard. Rare. That's a special rare. That was a rare. Now, Lorcana, I don't know. I know that you're looking for one of those enchanted type cards, but I don't know which ones they are. Izuma, it's a shiny card. We'll put that one back. I don't think it's anything special there. Rare. U. Uncommon, maybe. L. Rare. Oh, these are just standard Pokemon. They're not anything rare. These ones I don't know. That one's a 25th quarter century one. So that one we will put to one side. We will check that one out. But I think these ones are just standard cards. It's very hard with Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they all look special. Special, that one's a special rare or SR. I presume that's more rare. Should really check these things out. But like I said, I don't really collect these things. I've just picked them up relatively cheap. So this is just a video sorting them out. They're nothing special. What have we got in this one? Yeah, they're just standard cards there. Roy Simmons wrestling card on the top there. Again, these ones are so L R. Let's put an L to one side. So these ones are the OG Magic, well, OG Magic, not OG ones, but they are Magic cards. Common, common. A U is an uncommon, an L, T, C. I don't know much about these. I just know that there is one in here that's got some kind of texture on it. This one, we'll put that one there because we can check it out afterwards. Then some more here. So this is back over on our bottom corner there. Digimon, that's an SR. That's a rare. Uncommon, 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 common, 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 uncommon, 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 common, common, common. I think these are just nothing special. Yeah. Okay, so we put them to one side. Very cool. Okay, so let's have a look at some of these ones. So I don't know if these are worth a lot of money, but I think we can have a look on things like eBay to work it out. But now for these ones, for the Pokemon cards, I'll tend to just use something like, so I've been using Collector app to try and find out the price of those ones. So let's have a look at these ones. Collector app's pretty easy. So I don't know if you're familiar with Collector app. This thing, pretty cool. You can go through it and you can actually find out the price of some of these cards, mainly for TCG. Obviously for TCG cards, you can't find it for anything else. But Sandy Shock's one there, and all I do actually is just to do it is I just type in the number that's on the bottom, 108 / on that bottom corner 182. Sandy Shocks, yeah. So I mean, not worth a lot. It's 55 cents for that one. For that to one side, but you will be surprised sometimes if these cards can be played. You can get a good bit of money for them. Bottom one for this one is 012064. Shroud of Babel, 46 cents. Mimikyu EX. The bottom corner there, it says it is number 69159. Now you can choose which one. I've also used Pokedata as well to try and work out the price of some of these cards. But for the Pokedata, I like that app. It's just that I think it's not as good as the Collector app that I've been using. You can also use eBay as well. The other one here is Mimikyu EX. That's $1.24, right? So some of the EX cards are worth a little bit. I mean, you're not going to become a billionaire with that Mimikyu EX, but certainly worth a bit. Tatsugiri. So this one I'm actually going to put in a top loader if I can find some top loaders somewhere. But yeah, Tatsugiri. So this one is from Twilight Masquerade, I believe. 186 or 167. 1861. So that's $16.64. So that's a good one. So we'll put that to one side. $16.66. Sorry. It's a good card. Then we've got Cast Form. Cast Form is TG11. Is it on here already? Oh, that's, yeah, $1.15. So not an amazing card, but cool card to look at. That's amazing. Weather reading and the weather force. So put them to one side. We've also got this one, Lycanroc. And this Lycanroc was one that I pulled myself actually from Journey Together. So that one is 166, 159. So I'm just typing these into collector app. 421. Some of the price of these things are unbelievable. 421. I mean, it's a cool card. I'd definitely pay $4 whatever for that one. God of War. So this one's already in a top loader. So I've obviously taken care of that as we started. So let's put that one in there. So that is TG05, TG30, God of War, $2.97. Not bad. And then this one here is one that we've just pulled recently. This is the Charizard EX out of Obsidian Flames. And I said before, I've been trying to chase the main Charizard in Obsidian Flames, but I've had no luck doing that. 197, 215, 197. So $10. Not bad. Not bad. Obsidian Flames is a weird one for me. It's like, I don't think the set's that good, but suddenly everyone's interested in the set. It's definitely worth pursuing if you're really interested, if you're really into opening them. But I think Charizards are pretty much the chase cards in that one, if I remember right. What is this one? So this one is the Yu-Gi-Oh! So for the Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm going to actually just check on the same app, the collector app, and we can have a look at the price of this card. So on the collector app as well, you can kind of see that it's got you can take the photo as well of the card, so you can scan it. I don't know how well that works. Let's see if we can get I'm going to see if I can get it off screen here. Live twin. No, it's not working very well. We try a little bit further back. So we're trying to get a scan of this card here. No match found. Let's type manually. No. Okay. It is the first edition. I think this is out the 25th century set. What we're looking for? This one's Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is Yu-Gi-Oh! Hang on. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards are on collector. I'm not sure I could find them then. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! All right, I can't find that one. I'll have to wait for that one. I'll put them to one side. We'll sleeve that one up. I can't find it on the set. I might be able to find it on eBay. Let me see if I can find it on eBay. eBay is pretty good, sir, if you can't find them on any of the other apps. Let's see if we can find it on eBay. Image. It's like $3.50 it's listed for, so probably not that much. We'll put that one to one side. Live twin. And then this one is the quarter century one. So I've pointed this out several times, but you can see this is a quarter century one. This is a special one. So on let me see if I can take it out to show you. On that bottom tag there, you can see the quarter century logo. So I think that means that it's worth a little bit more, but I'm not sure. Lightning Storm. Let's take a photo of it and see what we get. Lightning Storm. Yeah, very hard. I find Yu-Gi-Oh! So hard to price. I like the cards anyway, so I'm not really bothered too much about the price on here. These ones are from Magic, Lord of the Rings. Let's just take a picture of this. Let's see if we can get a price of that one. Magic. Oh yeah, $1. $1 on eBay. And then this one, I don't know if this one's particularly special. So I don't know any of these. I picked these up relatively cheap just to look at and just to share with you and go through. So I have no clue if these are worth anything. Oh, that one, is that right? I think it says it's maybe $2.50. Anyway, these ones I think aren't anything particularly special, so we just put those to one side at the moment. There are some, yeah, Jesmon. We can put these into the collector app, I believe. So heavy, can't see that one. Let me move it a bit further down. Heavy metal Drummond. Wow, the light's really shining on that. There we go. Put it there. Right, that one we can definitely put in the collector app. That one is BT20 077. 20. This is the heavy metal Drummond Ace card. 47 cents. Put that one over there. And Jesmon. This is BT20 017. Is that the right one? Yeah, a couple of dollars. $1. Put that to one side. Then what else have we got in here? So One Piece one. I can't even remember. Don Quixote Rosiante. That one is OP 10 072. Oh, that one's $12. $13. Not a bad card. $13. We'll put that in the good set. These ones I don't think are anything particularly special. We'll put them to one side. And then we've got these ones, a UFC set there, and then the wrestling ones. But the UFC ones are pretty cool. So UFC one, that one is the Leon Edwards. So we'll check these ones on eBay. Check this one on eBay a little bit. eBay. That one. So that one is 6 of 50. $6 of 50. $10 or best offer. $10. Cool card though. Actually, one of my favorites that I've shown today. Put that to one side. Then we've got this one here, which is Armen Petrosian. Petrosian. I'm probably pronouncing his name really badly. Again, this is 21 of 50. So let me take a photo of this one. $10. And then final ones here are the Io Sky, the Nico Satomura, and the Becky Lynch. I have put another card in there. There is another card in here. Hang on. There is definitely another card in here that was... Come on. There was definitely one with another autograph on there. There we go. Alba Fire. Alba Fire. So Alba Fire is another card that we had in there that is got an autograph on. This is out the selects box. So let's see if we can get a price for that one. Alba Fire. Oh, it thinks it's Carmen Petrovic. Oh, Alba Fire. Some listings for $16. Doesn't mean that they've sold for $16 or they're going to sell for $16, but at least there is some on there. Then there's another one here, Becky Lynch, 18 of 75. Maybe a couple of dollars. It's pretty cool though. I mean, you can pick these pretty cool cards up for relatively cheap. There's one listed here for $30, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be $30. Let me just have a look in the sold. Sold for $12. So $12 not bad. So you can get cool cards like that. You can pick them up relatively cheap, which is good. And then we have Miko Satomura. Miko is about $8, it says here. Cool signature. A really cool signature. And then the final one that we have here is Io Sky. Io Sky. So that one is a 3 of 25. Hang on. One listed here for $70. All right. Okay. Let's go to the actual sold. Remind yourself to go to the sold items. Hey, one is sold for $70. I don't believe that. $70. Well, that's what it says. $60. Oh, wow. All right. Maybe that was a bit better than I thought. $50. Okay. So that's a better card than I thought in there. So some of these cards I'm actually going to put into top loaders, like this one. We'll definitely put this one in a top loader because it says it's worth quite a bit, which is very cool. And then some of the ones with the autographs in there, we'll put those into top loaders as well. Or as many top loaders as we've actually got. I don't have the right sizes for all of these. Hey, Shazzy Plays, how you doing? Right, top loaders. Becky Lynch. Whoop. Throwing them all over in the back here. Albert Fire. Whoop. Put that one in there. And then I actually only have these plastic ones to put some of the others one in there, but let's just preserve them a bit. Let's put Leon Edwards in here. This card saver. And there. I think that's everything there. We'll put this on. I'm only putting them in these card savers because I don't have any top loaders left at the moment. Oh man, some of these are tight. Let's try this actual card saver. I'm out of practice here. I've not opened many Pokemon cards for a while, so I'm really out of practice. Okay, so I think we've gone through everything there. These are pretty good cards that we've had. Obviously with some of the stuff for the Pokemon cards as well. Tatsugiri, Lycanroc, God of War, Charizard, this Lightning Storm card, which is the 25th. But yeah, so I'm going to end it there for now, but thank you for joining me as I therapeutically put these cards into bags and hold them and talk through them. I really appreciate it. Until next time, I'll catch you later.